Well, hi everybody, this is Etta again. You know, my husband has really been working very, very hard trying to get our garden going this year, and I haven't been much help whatsoever to him because I get out of breath and everything else, you know, and I can't bend over. When I bend over, my breath just completely, like you're cutting off, you know, turn off a faucet. My breath just goes. And so I can sometimes walk maybe 15 or 20 feet without, you know, getting breathless, and then sometimes. But I usually go outside anymore. I'm always afraid of falling. That I use my walker. But that's not what I'm on here about to say about me. I'm telling you about my husband's garden. Now I just want to show you a few things. I said this is now this right here is a squash, see? And he has gotten several zucchini squash. Now this is a kind of sort of medium one, but my grandson and come over the other day, and they took 3 large ones. I mean, they was larger than this because they wanted to deep fry or fry them, or, you know, do whatever. I have already cut the smaller ones than this. We got smaller ones than that. And what I do when I have a green salad or anything, I cut them up real thin slices in them, just like I do a cucumber or anything. They're very good in salads. And so anyway, my daughter today, when she went home, she took 2 of these squashes home, and my husband and I have got these two like this left that we're going to fix, but by tomorrow we're going to have some more. They're fixing to come home, and in a few days we're going to have our yellow squash too. But then this is a cucumber. See, our straight 8s are coming on, and my husband has this cucumber here. I think is about the 4th cucumber he's found, and this is what he likes. He likes his cucumbers and he likes his tomatoes. And lo and behold, looky here what he brought in today. This is our first ripe tomato, and I had to bring it in. Now it may be quite a while before we have another ripe one, but this is his first ripe tomato, and he brought it in today after we got home. And he went out to the garden, he come in, he said, "Looky here, I got my first ripe tomato." So I'm going to fix that for him in a little while, because he dearly loves his sliced tomatoes and his cucumbers. That's one of his favorites of the bunch. And as far as the squashes, he sort of likes the zucchini a bit. Now I take and I stir fry them with onions and peppers and things like that, and make a stir fry with them. And also I just boil them up. I take this squash and I boil them with a little bit of water and a tiny bit of salt, and man, he can eat a big pot full of them. But his most favorite of the squash is yellow squash. Now, we have been getting mustard greens, and now I'm going to have to fix these tomorrow. We've already had, I got to undo this here to show you what a great big old bag of mustard greens. We already had 1 big pot full of mustard greens. Now you're going to say, that's a lot of mustard greens. Well, if you know anything about greens, when you start boiling them and cooking them, see, here, see how pretty they are? They're just beautiful and clean and nice. Yeah. I haven't washed these yet. I gotta wash and get them all done up, but when you start, see that great big old bag, and I'll tell you what, when you start cooking them, they're just going to go down and melt away to very little. I know the first one, the first big bundle of mustard greens like this that we cooked, I had a great big huge bowl of them, and naturally all of us Southerners has to have our cornbread. Cornbread with our greens, huh? That's the only way to travel. I don't care if it's collard greens or mustard greens, or I like it with spinach or any greens like that. But anyway, I just thought I'd just let you know that my husband is getting, and we are getting a few things from the garden, and I just wanted to pass it on to you. Well, that's it. And I hope you've enjoyed looking at our garden produce so far and how it's going to come back. And so anyway, I wish every one of you could have some of the mustard greens and the squashes and the tomatoes and the cucumbers. There's no, oh, and we've got all kinds of rhubarb. Here a while back I went out and got the rhubarb, and nobody had had a rhubarb pie. Well, strawberry and rhubarb pie is good, but we just like the plain old rhubarb. So I fixed two great big, my grandson's girlfriend, she tried it, she said that hers didn't turn out. So I made two great big huge rhubarb pies, and so she loved it, so I just sent her. So I kept the one that she had tasted out of mine, and I sent them home a whole big rhubarb pie. So, and then I had blueberries. I went out myself and I took a chair and I sat down around the blueberries, and I got way over a pint of blueberries, and I come in, and what I did with them, they're not that much to do with, but what I did with them, I put them into some blueberry muffins. And boy, they didn't last very long. My grandson and them, my kids came by, and they didn't last till nothing. So we do use our produce. So anyway, I'm wishing all of you well, and I love you all, and hope you enjoyed this little video. Bye now, and God bless every one of you.